All right, welcome back. So the last of my six-pack from the Big Friendly, Oil Boom Imperial Stout, 13.7%. Once again, clip art. All right, read from Untapped because I learned the hard way. There's nothing on the can. Oil Boom is an Imperial Stout boasting an ABV of 13.7%. Complete and utter darkness is all you will see below a rich head of cappuccino-colored foam. The body is thick, leading to legs on the glass and a syrupy, lingering mouthfeel that leaves you craving more. It's cold. God, it's like April 20th and was freezing. Stupid. Upon tasting this beer, reminds us of brownie batter, dark chocolate gelato, or coffee-infused chocolate milk. It's malty, roasty, black, and booming. All right. No IBU listed. I have had this on draft. Smells like very sweet, like syrup, like Caro syrup, and some like espresso. Maybe a slight hint of cinnamon. It's like some baker's chocolate was in there, but there's so much like sugary sweetness. Maybe a little bit of a peppery note. They came out of a 41-degree fridge about 40 minutes ago. Cheers. I will say for 13.7%, not getting it at all. Not a burn, not a tinge of booziness. It's sweet. Hershey's chocolate-esque mixed with a very subtle coffee note. Nothing, like the coffee note is really light compared to the smell. Really, really, really good. Nothing. There's nothing this stout couldn't be turned into. I will say that. A very good base. A lot of people don't like adjunct stouts. They just want an imperial stout. I understand that, but when it comes to the point of, you've had so many different you've had so many different stouts. Sometimes you just want a little more. If you're just eating those, I call those bland, flavorless cookies that are holding this country together, that you see at Walmart, like a little clear plastic. They're just basic, powdery-looking cookies with some icing on them, no flavor. Why have those every day when you can, every so often bust out the chocolate chunk with caramel and pecans, bust out the cinnamon maple. There's so many different things you can do with cookies. You could do the same thing with a stout. You don't have to just be basic every day of your life. And this stout is a perfect base. I really do think this is great. Like for instance, Prairie Noir, they've turned that stout into so many different other things. I think this is better because it's got the sweetness behind it. It's got the chocolate behind it. It's got the slight, very subtle coffee notes behind it. And the smell, it had a little bit of cinnamon. You can turn this into a perfect Christmas beer come, next week, the way it's looking with the weather. Why not? Once again, Tyler Bruce. I mean, look at him. The dude is excited. super excited. If you can't tell, if you're blind, he is excited. It's thick. It's not overly sweet. It's syrupy though. It's sweet on the lips, a little sticky. God, it's almost like a chocolate bar with a sprinkle of espresso powder on top, and maybe a little too much added sugar to that chocolate bar. But it's really good. I like it. I dig it. As a basic stout, I keep saying basic. As a base stout, this is really good. It's a little sweet, but like I said, I think this would be the perfect base to turn into anything. You could toast some pecans, toast some macadamia nuts, add some cinnamon. I'm just giving ideas. I'm not saying that this thing needs anything in it. It's great the way it is. It's a good, perfect base. When I say perfect base, I'm going to go ahead and say 9.5 as a stout. It's just a little too sweet. That's it. I love the syrupiness. It's not too sticky on the lips, though. It's got a little bit on it. I've had worse. I've had IPAs that's been more sticky on the lips than this. It's not boozy. Holy hell, it's not boozy at all. It's not burning. You could barrel age this, and I think it would be amazing. Maybe even rum barrel age it. I think it'd be good that way too. Toss some toasted nuts in. Choose your nuts. It doesn't matter. They're all going to probably be, even peanuts would probably be really good with it. There you go. Add some peanuts and some caramel. Toss in some of those Chico sticks. I mean, that is a Midwestern, power bar right there. Chico sticks. You already got the chocolate notes in it. Maybe tone down the sweetness just a little bit because its Chico sticks are pretty much just nothing but the insides of a Butterfinger. So I think it'd be really good. I'm going to go ahead and say 9.5. Might have said 9 before. I'm going to say 9.5. It's damn good, though. I really do like it. Now let's get to Untapped, the place where people don't know beer or go to view what they think they should see beer as, or to give terrible reviews that have no sorts of no sorts of words. I don't know. Hell, whatever. Really nice adjunct non-BA. This isn't an adjunct stout, Chief. Spencer, buddy. Dumb. Oh. Well, Mike, more from my 50th. He gave it a 4.25 out of 5. I agree. That is a creamy chocolate with a touch of roasty coffee flavor. So balanced and yummy. I agree. A thick chocolate stout. It's not chocolate. It's not an adjunct stout. Nice, thick, creamy, and it's not slightly boozy. Are you new? Is this what I'm saying? It's called opinions. People can't respect opinions, just like I don't respect these people's opinions. Of course, fact when it says, chocolate and adjunct stout. But he will send a bus to come pick you up. Wow, this takes me back to the first time I had Bomb. It was so different 5+ years ago, but then quickly became a shelf turd. Super complex flavors of cocoa, coffee, fudge, and just so smooth for 13.7%. I could agree with him. He gave it a 4.75. Brandon W., I salute you on that one. So excited about this beer, so very good, malty, sweet, and smooth. See, this has gotten a lot of well-deserved reviews, even though it only got a 4.25, 4.17, 4.25, which I'm going to say 8.5. It got really good reviews. Keep doing it, keep making it. You can always better it. You can always adjunct it, barrel age it. There's nothing you cannot do with this stout. Out of the whole 6-pack, I'm going to say that this is probably my favorite, even though I love the, 1 second, I can show you exactly what it was. Got a trash can that's halfway full of beer cans. Goddamn. Welcome to the channel where we curse. Obscured by Hops. That was my first run that I did on this 6-pack. I loved it, but I'm gonna have to give it to Old Boom on this one. Even though I love a good mosaic, sweet, any IPA style beer, this just has so much more potential, and I see this beer going places if you adjunct it, change it up. Just don't let it get boring. Just do not let it get boring. You have to do something with it. I'm not saying this to you, thinking your beers are bad. I'm saying this to you because I know for a fact, me as a consumer will buy the shit out of it if you change it up, make it different, and don't be afraid to add stuff to it. I mean, people look at adjuncts like a way to put a blanket on an ugly child. Give the sucker some makeup. That sounded bad. We'll be seeing you.